The church's first foundational pillar is the truth of the gospel, the teachings of Jesus. And if we ever remove the truth of Jesus from the church, we don't have anything of substance. The foundation cracks and the church crumbles. They also committed to themselves to fellowship. They were committed to being together. From the very beginning, following Jesus wasn't something that you were supposed to do on your own. It was something that you do shoulder to shoulder with a group. The third pillar is the breaking of bread. They committed themselves to sharing meals together. They called it the breaking of bread because it had everything to do with remembering Jesus. It's about sharing food with the purpose of remembering Jesus. It's the Lord's Supper, and it's communion. And if a church doesn't do something that causes them to remember Jesus, well, then the foundation cracks and the church crumbles. And they committed themselves to prayer. They devoted themselves to persistent corporate communication with God, and it fueled everything that they did as a church. A church without prayer is a church that is functioning without the power of the Holy Spirit. That's a major crack in the foundation, and the spirit of the church itself will crumble. None of these four pillars are optional. They're necessary elements of a strong foundation. But notice how it says that they devoted themselves. There was buy-in. There was a commitment. And notice that this happens after they are baptized. I don't know how many times I've seen people act like baptism is a finish line. They think that now that they're baptized, their pursuit of Jesus is somehow complete. And that's absolutely wrong. Baptism is a starting line. And from that point forward, you devote yourself. You commit yourself to following Jesus. If you hear nothing else today, or even over the next few weeks, at least hear that following Jesus requires devotion. It requires commitment. The early church was deeply devoted, and it changed themselves, and it changed the world. So what does your foundation look like? Are you committed to the New Testament teachings? Are you committed to gathering with other believers? Are you committed to breaking bread together, to remembering and celebrating Jesus? Are you committed to prayer? How do you build a church? A group of people devote themselves to teaching, to fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. That's what it looks like.